Anyway guys, today's video I'm going to be reacting to the Defiance documentary that just dropped about 2 days ago here on YouTube. So if you've not seen that documentary, go and check it out, okay? So today's I'm going to be reacting to this documentary. If you're wondering what this documentary is about, the documentary is about the LGBTQ plus / the queer community here in Nigeria coming out to tell their story. People, let's get into this video. Hey people, how you are doing today? If this is the first time you are seeing my face, hello, hi, my name is Destiny and welcome to my channel. I create content around beauty reviews, commentary and reacting to trending topics, and also some vlogs and lifestyle that I'm going to be bringing soon, okay? So if that's something like you're interested in, consider subscribing. Okay, so with that I said, let's get into this video. All right. So if you're wondering what documentary, Destiny, what are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, calm down. I will put a link to that documentary down in the comment section, a full link to it. But before we get into this video, I want us to check out the trailer, and this trailer came out like Friday last week. So check out this trailer and then let's talk.
My name is Matthew Bays. My pronouns are he and they.
My name is Miriam Sule. My pronouns are she and her.
My name is Vincent Desmond and my preferred pronouns are he, him.
My name is Amara. Actually, I honestly don't know what I am, but I'm still learning myself, so.
A lot of the challenges that we hear, or that are very common, are typically around socio-economic oppression. You have people who, when they come to terms with their sexuality, with their gender identity and expression, they are met with homelessness.
I mean, they sent me out of their house in the heat of an argument, but a few months later, when I met my mom again, I was like, how are you doing? She was like, you stopped visiting us. I'm like, well, you sent me out.
Whenever I told my mother about this occurrence, how they beat me in church and all that, she's not so concerned about it. She feels it's a way to make me a better person, whereas they weren't doing anything to me. They were just destroying me while I was a kid.
Here's the thing, I've worked for Nigerian media publications and I know how they are when it comes to queer stories. They want the sad stuff. They want this queer person was killed, this queer person was beaten. Those are the kind of stories they want, because those are the stories that Nigerians in general want about queer people.
Everybody who is creating content for queer people, about queer people, has to do it in hush-hush tones or cover it under the umbrella term of human rights, or just basically avoid certain terminologies, and those terminologies are needed.
I wish there were more art, anything that I can easily, that young queer people now can easily access, and that can help us enable us understand what it was like to be queer at the time, and to really understand how they fought, what they did, how they existed.
It gives me so much joy seeing like young Nigerians embrace their sexuality, not just embrace it quietly but embrace it loudly, and in these very public spaces, knowing fully well what it means, knowing fully well that it means they will be alienated possibly from opportunities, from their friends, from schools, from everything. So the fact that they are aware of all of this and still chill, it gives me so much joy.
Guys, before I continue, I want you to quickly run down to the comment section, pause this video, run down to the comment section and let me know what you think about this documentary, because when I saw this documentary, I was wowoo, I was shocked, all type of emotions was running for me, guys. Like, I was shocked. So let me know exactly how you feel, especially if you're in Nigeria. Let me know exactly how you feel. Okay, guys. And somebody is like, oh, why are you shocked? Why you did this? I will tell you, because I'm a Nigerian. I don't know that Nigeria, but like, it's so amazing the kind of energy that is coming now into like the young people, the youths. We are talking, we are Sorosoking. I was just like, whoo, I was on fire. If you don't know, yeah, in Nigeria is not like every normal country in the world. I'm telling you guys, like, we are not. We are our own breed and in our own box, okay? So, yeah, in Nigeria, You can see other parts of the world. It's normal to be LGBTQ plus or queer. Here in Nigeria, it's not though. It is not at all. So if you're wondering why I was anxious, that is why. That is why. Okay, so someone is saying, okay, what is this documentary all about? What? At least you've seen the trailer. Okay, so let me just summarize the whole documentary all in one again. Okay, so the documentary is about queer LGBTQ people coming up to speak and tell their story, how would they have affected them, really how they found out how it was being an LGBTQ as a child there in Nigeria, what it was like, how it is like living with it now, how it affects them, how it affects how people accept them here in our society. And guys, I'm going to break it down for you guys, okay? Let me let you guys know exactly why they feel that way, because here in Nigeria, it is not legit. It's an illegal act to be in the LGBTQ community. There is no form of, like, they are not allowed to have any form of association or group. They are not even allowed to be it here in Nigeria. You have 14 years in jail. They are not allowed to show affection outside. It is a crime. They will take you to court and they will jail you for 14 years or 12 years or so. So guys, it's really a big deal. Like, somebody like, why are you reacting to it? People abroad definitely will not understand why I'm reacting to it, why I'm like, what's going on. It's because it's such a big deal for a group of people to come up and speak up on this matter here in Nigeria. Because now, if you don't know, here in Nigeria, we are one of the most religious people ever. Like, we are religious and we take it to the extreme. That's how religious we are here in Nigeria. And seeing that people are coming to speak up exactly about this topic of the LGBTQ queer community, like, it's wow. I'm going to let you guys know my thought. I've already said I'm going to let you guys know my thought on this whole LGBTQ here in Nigeria. What do I think? But before that, let me ask another question. Do you think the LGBTQ community / lifestyle should be legalized here in Nigeria? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I'm going to let you know what I think about that. I'll give you my answer soon, okay? So keep on watching. For me personally, I don't know anybody directly that has come out to say, oh, I'm an LGBTQ plus or a queer. I don't know anybody personally. But being in school, I remember a friend of mine had a friend that was very feminine. I don't know if he's an LGBTQ, but obviously I guess he was, but I was still very cool with him. But I could remember exactly how that boy was tortured. Like, he literally will, if we're walking, he will want to be in our middle, because if he's at the end, you see people hitting him. And watching these people share their story was just like, yo, I can only imagine what these people are going through. Because initially then, when I was in university, I was like, when I leave this boy now, it was even that bad that a group of boys in the apartment he stays in school, they took him into the apartment and like they're going to teach him how to be a man, how to be a guy. And it was crazy for me. Then I was like, why are you people doing this? Like, I still could not understand. And there was this joke that was there, that because the guy was very feminine and the sister was very in the masculine side, and there was this joke like on a switch body. But not really thinking of it, I can only imagine the frustration he was going through. I don't even know where he is now after all these years, but I remember there was this day himself and my friend came over to my place, and this boy was not having it. He was frustrated how people are attacking him and all that. But I remember the last time I saw him, then I've already left school, but he was still in school. He looked very good and happy and very comfortable. He had to get a better accommodation for a more secure apartment because of the harassment, and I can only imagine all what he was going through. But apart from that, I've really not have any physical or know anybody personally that is in the LGBTQ community. So watching this documentary kind of really like opened my eyes and educates me more on what is going on in that community and how frustrating it could be that you can live. I know there's a lot of people in this community that is not out, that is in denial. There was a guy in the documentary that even said that because of how he felt and how growing up it was made to seem like it was wrong. He had to be a priest, guys. He had God, he had to be a priest because just to try to suppress that part of him. And for me, as a person, I could only imagine how it feels like for you to suppress who you are. Like, I personally am this type of person that I like being myself. I like being true to myself. So if people are not allowed to be themselves, I can only imagine what goes through their head. And I know that could be a very sad place to be in. Even those of us that can express ourselves, we still sometimes get into that dark place. Then talk less of people that are like, the society is trying to curve them in. I don't mind if the LGBTQ queer thing is legalized in Nigeria. Why I would say that personally is that it doesn't bother me what anybody chooses to do with their life or their body. For God's sake, it's their life, it's their body. There's one thing I always tell people close to me: whatever you're doing, be happy. So for me personally, happiness is the key for me. Whenever, if you're doing something, even if I don't agree with you, I ask you, are you happy? If you're happy, carry go. Like, I try as much as possible not to let it to get to me or bother me. So if they are happy living their life, living their best life, I don't see why others are judging them for living their life the same way they are living their life. Because they are straight, that doesn't make them better than them. They are not. Let me just tell you guys the truth. I'm not well educated when it comes to the LGBTQ thing. I'm not well educated, so I'm just going to but there's this movie I was watching. That was where I realized that people address themselves. They have their pronouns, like she, her. Like, I was like, at first I was like, what's that? Why is she calling herself she, her, or he, she? I didn't understand initially, but now I kind of understand because I had to go and do a little bit of research on it. Obviously I will, because I like being reliable. I like educating myself on things I don't know when I stumble upon them. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, and I don't mind. Call yourself whatever you choose to call yourself. Look at Bobrisky. Bobrisky addressed himself as a she. So it's his life. It's his she to be she. Okay. So I really don't see anything wrong with that. I just hope people respect people's opinion. Like I always say here on my channel, respect people's opinion, people's choice of life that they choose to live. It's their life, it's their life, it's their body. Like, can we just drink water and take a chill pill? It's their life. If it's not going to, they will still be the one that will live in this life and die on top of it. So if they're not going to live it to their fullest, so why are they existing? So please, I really feel that people should really cut them some slack and try to understand them. Like, I really wish I know an LGBTQ person personally so that I can ask some of my curious questions, because I have a bunch of questions in my head, and I just feel if I know somebody, then I'll be able to ask those questions if it's not going to be offensive to them. The only time I'll have a problem with the LGBTQ community or the queer community is when LGBTQ plus person is trying to hit on a straight person and it keeps going persistent on it, even when the straight person let them know their stance on it. I think for me that's the only place I will have an issue with. But if nothing like that, I don't like. People should just allow people to live their life and allow people to be happy. Watching this documentary, I was worried, I was scared, I was anxious watching it, because being the fact that this thing is not legit here in Nigeria, it's still illegal. I'm just like, hope these people are safe putting out this content. But I am really happy to be in this time where people are speaking up, where people are living their truth, where people are being honest to themselves and just living their life, and where being happy is the priority. Like, I'm married a lesbian, like, oh god, that girl, she's a whole mood entirely. Allow people to live their life. My own is that I was just initially really worried, scared. I can only imagine how they are living with it, because they also mentioned how it's really tough getting jobs because of their life. Like, how will getting jobs, how will you judge someone because what they choose to do with their life, and you don't give the person a job even when the person is qualified? I just feel this is a documentary that everybody in Nigeria should watch and educate themselves, because I can tell you a lot of Nigerians are still anti-LGBTQ plus. A lot of Nigerian has not come around, and I feel it's because we don't really know much about this lifestyle, even though it's not new actually, this lifestyle. So I feel it's something that we need to talk about, and I kind of feel like this lifestyle has been existing like since ages past, but it's just that a lot of people has lived and died with it without saying, or living their best life, living in misery. And it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to feel like you're somebody else in your own body, okay? So I guess this is the time for us to have this kind of conversation, talk about things like that, try to educate ourselves, people around us, and all that about this. But for me, I just hope everybody that did this documentary is safe. I don't know why I'm just worried. I know they are not worried, but I don't know why I'm kind of worried about their safety. I also, that guy keeps saying that they are so bold, and it takes a lot of boldness to do this documentary, guys, because you guys know that when this thing goes viral, you guys will be on everybody's face. Like Amara is very, very vocal about her sexuality and what she chooses to do, and how she doesn't care, that she's living it, whatever comes. So, and I really admire that about her. Like I always say here on my channel, talk about it, but be respectful. Even if we don't agree, we disagree, just be respectful and get your point across without being disrespectful. Please, let's everybody respect each other's opinion down in the comment section, please, okay? Let's not buzz, okay? So anyway, guys, so that's about it for this video. So if you watch this video to this part, if you watch this video to this part, that means you're the real MVP. Thank you so much. And if you've not subscribed, consider subscribing, okay? Join this family, okay? All right. So anyway, guys, with that all said, I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.